It's always struck me that my early years really drove me in this direction because I despised whether it was discrimination or it was bullying. I just never let that stuff happen around me. I tell people who I am, and it's that I'm kind of forthright and I believe in fairness. In my first year of law school, one of the classes that I had was on civil procedure, and my professor invited a man by the name of Philip Corboy to come and lecture as a guest lecturer. He spoke about his work and the complexity of it and the privilege that it was to speak up and represent people who could not otherwise speak up for themselves. So I go to my law prof after class and I said, hey, how do you get a job with a guy like that? And he said, you can't get a job with him because he doesn't hire kids from DePaul. He's a Loyola man. And I walked over to his office right then, and he said, what can I do for your son? And I said, how about you get a job with a guy like you? And he said, well, if you have courage enough, he used other words, to come into my office and ask me that question, I'm going to call your dean, and if your dean likes you, I'm going to give you a job. And I got a job, and that's how it all began. And I was so lucky to have him as a mentor who taught me not only a lot about, things in the practice of law and the space that we were in, but also just how to be a gentleman and how to be a distinguished lawyer. I had none of that before, and I wasn't exposed to those kind of people. And I worked with Phil. That was 1974. I graduated from law school in 76. I became a lawyer then, and I left him in 1984 with his blessing to form my own firm. I remained friends with him my entire career until he passed. And honest to God, I think of the man every day of my life. It's just something about him. He's baked into my DNA.